Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of Hollywood's biggest icons, was hiding a secret for 15 years that shocked the world in 2011. A love child with the family's housekeeper. This revelation not only ended his 25-year marriage to Maria Shriver, but also put his entire career and reputation in jeopardy. But what happened next? How has Arnold's relationship with his secret son, Joseph Baena, evolved over the years? And what's it like for Joseph, who looks exactly like his father, growing up in the shadow of such a massive scandal? Watch this video to uncover the truth behind one of the biggest celebrity scandals and find out how Arnold and Joseph's lives have unfolded since then. In 2011, the world was stunned when it was revealed that Arnold Schwarzenegger, the legendary Hollywood actor and former governor of California, had a secret child with the family's housekeeper, Mildred Patricia Baena. This affair, which had been kept secret for over 14 years, led to the breakdown of his 25-year marriage to Maria Shriver, a member of the prominent Kennedy family. The revelation not only shocked the public, but also jeopardized Arnold's career and reputation, which had been built on his iconic roles in movies like The Terminator and Predator. The scandal deepened when it was revealed that Arnold's secret son, Joseph Baena, was born just 5 days after his fourth child with Maria, Christopher Schwarzenegger. Joseph's uncanny resemblance to Arnold raised further questions, and the public began to scrutinize his relationship with his biological father and his half-siblings. This scandal brought the personal lives of the Schwarzenegger family into the media spotlight, and many wondered how Arnold would repair his relationships with his family, particularly his children. Arnold Schwarzenegger's rise to fame is a story of perseverance and ambition. Born in 1947 in Thal, Austria, Arnold had a difficult childhood. His father, a police chief and former Nazi party member, was abusive toward him and clearly favored his other son, Meinhard. To escape the emotional turmoil at home, Arnold found solace in bodybuilding. He began training relentlessly at the local gym and quickly rose to prominence in the world of professional bodybuilding. At just 20 years old, Arnold became the youngest ever Mr. Universe, a title that set him on a path to greater success. His ambition didn't stop there. He dreamed of Hollywood stardom, and in 1968, he moved to the United States, where he faced the challenges of language barriers and cultural differences. However, his massive physique and determined attitude made him a natural fit for action films, and he soon became one of the biggest stars of the 1980s and 1990s. Arnold's films, including The Terminator and Conan the Barbarian, made him a global sensation. His larger-than-life personality, combined with his incredible physique, made him a Hollywood icon. He proved that his ambitions extended beyond bodybuilding as he conquered both the film industry and the political world, becoming the 38th governor of California in 2003. In 1986, Arnold married Maria Shriver. Their marriage appeared to be the perfect Hollywood story, with Arnold's rising star and Maria's prestigious background. Together, they had 4 children: Catherine, 1989, Christina, 1991, Patrick, 1993, and Christopher, 1997. For many years, the family was seen as the epitome of success, with Maria supporting Arnold throughout his career, including his political endeavors. In 2003, Arnold ran for governor of California and won, becoming the state's 38th governor. Maria took a step back from her career in broadcast journalism to focus on her duties as First Lady of California. Their family life appeared to be ideal, and the public admired their union. They seemed like the perfect couple, with both Arnold and Maria dedicating themselves to their work and family. However, beneath the surface, there were cracks in their relationship that would eventually lead to a dramatic public revelation in 2011. This is when Arnold's secret affair with Mildred Baena came to light, bringing an end to their 25-year marriage. The affair between Arnold and Mildred Baena, which began in the late 1990s, remained a secret for nearly 15 years. During this time, Arnold continued to live with Maria and their children, while Mildred worked as the family's housekeeper. In the same period, Maria was also pregnant with Arnold's 4th child, Christopher, just 5 days apart from the birth of Joseph. In 1997, Mildred gave birth to Arnold's secret son, Joseph Baena. It wasn't until years later, when Joseph began to resemble Arnold more and more, that the truth emerged. The news broke in 2011, causing a massive public scandal. Arnold took full responsibility for the affair and publicly apologized to Maria and their children. He acknowledged that he had hurt his family and expressed his regret for his actions. Despite the public backlash, Arnold made sure to provide for Joseph and Mildred. He offered financial support and purchased a home for them to live in. Joseph, who was just 13 years old at the time of the scandal, struggled with the sudden exposure of his family's private life, but eventually developed a close relationship with his father. After the scandal broke, Arnold faced significant backlash from both the public and his family. He issued a public apology, taking full responsibility for his actions. Arnold expressed his regret for the hurt he caused to Maria, his children, and his extended family. In his apology, he acknowledged the feelings of anger and disappointment that surrounded his affair and recognized the damage it had done to his marriage and reputation. Despite the scandal, Arnold's relationship with Joseph grew stronger. Arnold assumed full financial responsibility for Joseph's upbringing and provided him and Mildred with the support they needed. Arnold also promised to be an active part of Joseph's life moving forward. However, the situation was complicated, as Joseph had to navigate the public attention and personal struggles that came with being the child of a high-profile public figure. Arnold's efforts to repair his relationship with Joseph were genuine, and over time, they built a strong father-son bond. Arnold took pride in Joseph's achievements, particularly his passion for bodybuilding, which mirrored Arnold's own career. Joseph Baena, who grew up in the shadow of the scandal, eventually developed a strong relationship with his father. Despite the awkward beginnings and the years of secrecy, Arnold became an active and involved father to Joseph. The two shared a love for bodybuilding, and Joseph would often train with Arnold, who he described as the best gym partner. Joseph's resemblance to Arnold was striking, and many noticed how closely he mirrored his father's physical appearance and mannerisms. Joseph followed in Arnold's footsteps, pursuing a career in fitness and eventually appearing in several films, including Lava, Gunner, and Bully High. However, Joseph's relationship with his half-siblings, Catherine, Christina, Patrick, and Christopher, remained complicated. Despite his close bond with Arnold, Joseph was not welcomed with open arms by his siblings. The tension in the family persisted as they struggled to come to terms with the secret that had rocked their world. Joseph Baena, Arnold's secret son, has grown up to lead a successful life in various fields. Despite the scandal that initially defined his public identity, Joseph has worked hard to carve out a path of his own. Following in his father's footsteps, Joseph has pursued a career in fitness and bodybuilding, regularly sharing his workouts on social media. His passion for fitness is something he shares with Arnold, and the two are often seen training together. Joseph graduated from Pepperdine University in 2019 with a degree in business and business management, which further demonstrated his ambition beyond the world of bodybuilding. He has also ventured into acting, making appearances in films such as Lava, Gunner, and Bully High. While his acting career is still in its early stages, Joseph is determined to establish himself in Hollywood, much like his father did. Alongside his acting career, Joseph has pursued real estate, working as a realtor with Aria Properties in Los Angeles after obtaining his California realtor's license. This move into real estate signifies Joseph's broad range of interests and his desire to build a multifaceted career. Joseph has also stepped into the world of modeling, gracing the cover of Men's Health in March 2022. His growing success across different industries has proven that he is more than just Arnold Schwarzenegger's son. He is a talented individual in his own right, determined to build a name for himself. Despite his success, Joseph's relationship with his half-siblings has been fraught with tension. After the affair between Arnold and Mildred Baena was revealed, the public's focus shifted to Joseph, and this new identity as Arnold's secret son created an awkward dynamic within the Schwarzenegger family. Joseph has never appeared in a family photo with his half-siblings, and he has often been excluded from family events. In 2019, Joseph tried to reach out to his half-sister Catherine by congratulating her on Instagram after her wedding to actor Chris Pratt. However, his message went unanswered, and there were even reports that Catherine had not acknowledged the message at all. This public snub created further friction between Joseph and his family, with many commenting on how he was being treated differently due to circumstances beyond his control. In addition to this, during National Siblings Day, Catherine shared a childhood photo of her three siblings, excluding Joseph. This sparked criticism from the public, with many pointing out the continued exclusion of Joseph from his half-siblings' lives, despite the fact that Joseph was not at fault for the situation. Joseph's exclusion from family events continued in 2023, when the entire Schwarzenegger family attended the delayed premiere of Arnold's Netflix series, Fubar. Joseph walked the red carpet alone, with reports suggesting that he did not meet with his half-siblings at all, highlighting the ongoing strain in their relationship. Despite these challenges, Joseph has handled the situation with grace and continues to pursue his career and build his identity independently. Joseph has also spoken openly about the challenges he faces as a person of mixed heritage in a public family. Many of his followers have commented on how Joseph seems to be treated differently by his half-siblings, suggesting that there might be an element of racial hostility in the way he is excluded from family events. Arnold has expressed his pride in Joseph and their strong bond, but the tension within the family remains evident. Joseph's story has sparked conversation about how children of mixed-race backgrounds are treated in families, especially when complicated circumstances, like an affair, shape their identities. Some followers of Joseph have shown support, expressing their outrage over the way Joseph has been excluded from his father's side of the family. This dynamic continues to fuel discussions about race, family dynamics, and the effects of public scandals on personal relationships. Despite these challenges, Joseph has used the adversity to fuel his determination to succeed on his own terms. He has embraced his identity and chosen to focus on his passions, including fitness and acting, while also carving out a space for himself in the public eye. His story is a testament to resilience, showing that despite the hardships he has faced, Joseph is determined to rise above the negativity and thrive in his career. Arnold Schwarzenegger has expressed his pride in Joseph multiple times. In an interview, he shared how proud he is of the man Joseph has become. Arnold emphasized that Joseph's journey has been a unique one, filled with challenges, but he has grown into a fantastic human being. Arnold's love for his son is evident, and he is happy to see Joseph succeeding in various fields, particularly bodybuilding and acting, where he is following in Arnold's footsteps. While Arnold is proud of Joseph, he also hopes that the tensions between Joseph and his half-siblings can be resolved in the future. Arnold has expressed his desire for his children to come together as a family and work through their differences, despite the public scandal. He understands that the situation is complicated and that it will take time, but he remains hopeful that Joseph can find a place within the family. Joseph has always been an independent individual, and while he values his relationship with his father, he is determined to carve out his own path in the world. Arnold is supportive of Joseph's decision not to take his last name, as he respects Joseph's desire to build his own identity without relying on his famous father's legacy. Arnold hopes that in time, Joseph will have the full support and acceptance of his half-siblings, and that their strained relationship will eventually heal.